Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today I'm super excited, you guys. We're going to be making one of my favorites. You know me, I'm a big Taco Bell sauce fan, and I like Taco Bell. Love tacos. So today I'm going to be making my inspired Taco Bell ground beef soft tacos. So we're going to get started. I have my little stovetop here on. I'm going to turn it to 350. It's going to start to sizzle. I'm just going to explain the ingredients. Super easy. It got some sharp cheddar. One thing I did is I went ahead and shredded it fine. Super delicious this way. Start trying that. That's actually a very good way to do it. I've got some flour tortillas. You can use fresh flour tortillas, or you can buy a bag in the store, whatever you have on hand. We've got some lettuce. And then, I just made beans a couple of weeks ago, so, I always have a little bit of beans in my freezer. I took out a little pack, just basically pureed them. Nothing added to them, no oil, just their wonderful juices. I'm just going to warm these up because Taco Bell has a bean that I actually do love. Okay, so the hamburger's going good. I'm going to turn it up a little bit higher, 390, because I want it to cook good. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the taco packet in now, the taco seasoning packet in now. I don't use any water with mine, and I want it to get incorporated with the grease of the taco meat. And then what I'll do is just drain it myself. And then I think it has way more flavor. Half the mess tastes just delicious. To me, it increases the flavor tremendously. So, grew up eating Taco Bell, loved Taco Bell when I was a kid. My mom, so cute. Her thing were Bell burgers. Oh my gosh. That was her thing. And we used to always eat the tacos and burritos. Enchiritos. Remember, enchiritos were the bomb. So this is kind of like my little blast from the past. Gonna make my little dinner for my family. All we're gonna have is a little bit of beans and tacos tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do, instead of keep you on camera, guys, I'm just going to get this rendered down all nice and cooked. And as I go to dump the grease out, or when it's done, I'll come back and we can do it together. Okay, welcome back. Okay, I have really no grease in here. We're going to zoom in. There's no grease. We're good. Nothing to drain. So I'm going to turn this off, though, for a minute. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to push it back. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and just put the hamburger right in. But good hamburger, I only used a little bit shy of a pound. I usually try and use just a little shy of a pound or a pound, because that's all we'll eat. When we're just having tacos, that's all we'll eat. I don't want too much left over, because we won't eat. We'll eat the food if it's left over, but we don't need that much. 2-3 tacos a piece, if that's all we're having, or 2 tacos with a little bit of beans. That would be fine for us. We wouldn't need much more than that, to be honest. Okay, so what I am going to do, though, is I'm going to do my little secret. Okay, this is what I do always when I make tacos. So I just take a little bit. I don't mix. I don't measure. I just take a little drizzle. And then what I do is I'm just reinforcing that Taco Bell seasoning, the coating. That's all I'm doing, mixing it around. Okay, I'm going to put it in my microwave so it stays nice and warm for a second here. Didn't really want to make a mess, but I'm good at making a mess. Let's put this over here. It'll stay warmer here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pan. I'm just going to make sure there's no grease. Like that's the amount of grease I got. Wow, that's pretty good. But it was a pretty lean hamburger. So, not too bad. So I'm going to put that right there. That's kind of just cleaned up, because this is how I'm going to heat my tortillas. I'm going to drop this down to 140. Because tortillas don't need to be heated for that long or that much. Just going to check my beans real fast. Give a little stir. Ah, looking fantastico. Okay. Fantastic. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is just keep them right here. Pans up to par. Like I said, just get some flour tortillas. Get the smaller ones though. You can get bigger ones if you want, but the smaller ones are kind of cuter, easier to hold. So I'm just gonna throw them in. I'm gonna go 212. See how that does for a second. And I'm gonna go ahead. And I know we can eat 2 tacos a piece at least. I know we could eat 3 for sure for dinner, like I said, if that's all we're having. This is such an easy dinner. Love it. Like I said, we don't have it all the time. But I will tell you something. We don't always have soft tacos, but I do my seasoning the same way. I do my Taco Bell seasoning because you know me, I'm a fan of Taco Bell. I love it. You know why I also like it too, guys? I started using that packet because I found that Ortega's good too. Ortega, they mince their onions. So for me, it was a real thing. I didn't like the way the onions were in the taco packet. So I noticed I didn't have to grind the taco packets. I could just open a Taco Bell. Plus, I love Taco Bell. I grew up eating Taco Bell. Live not too far from a Taco Bell. And just love the way it tastes. Okay, we're going to check the beans again. Beans will go fast. And all I'm doing is letting the juice cook out of them. And they just become firmer and firmer and firmer. I just love. Okay, these are ready. Okay, now what I'm going to do is my 2 taco. Oh, look at tortillas are nice and soft. Look delicious. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to push my pan back because we're going to do this together. I am going to turn this off. We're going to turn it off because I'm going to let my beans go off the heat. Oh, no, I was thinking that's a little close to my light. I better move that. Oh, perfect. Okay, let me get my plate. Okay, so this is my trick on my Taco Bell taco. I go ahead. And man, I'm bad. I'm an overstuffer. Oh, this little sucker is hot today. Oh. Take this one off so I don't burn the fingers when it's time. Oh, better get the meat out of the microwave. That will help. Let's get everything in front of me. Oh, I don't like the way it looks on my... There we go. Okay, we're going to zoom right in and we're going to get started with our tacos because this is how I want it to look. I don't want to take away from anything. So I have the beautiful soft flour tortillas right here. We're just going to take 1 scoop of meat because guys, I am an over scooper. I already know I have issues. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of Taco Bell sauce. Not much. But I have to concentrate because I will dump half this bottle in here because I like it so much. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some lettuce. Just like that. I'm going to take a nice dose of cheese here. You know, I used to do my cheese on a bigger level, like I did not fine grate it. I'm fine grating it, and gosh, let me tell you guys, it tastes delicious. Okay, let's go in here for a nice big scoop. Just like that. But sometimes if you overstuff them, they don't taste as good. You know, because you got too much of one thing. You need to have that balance. That's why I like that. Remember, this is my little trick. I think it just enhances the Taco Bell taste 10 times more. Nice amount of lettuce. And I do a nice amount of cheese. And then what I do is I put them just like that. And I'm going to show you what they look like. Wow, they look gorgeous. Super, super delish. Look at that. I'll clean that plate off. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Oh, it's okay. I'll try one anyways. I'll just make another one. It won't take me no time. No time whatsoever. Let me go ahead and get a little bit of bean down here and show you how I would do it. And like I said, you don't need a lot of beans. I just love Taco Bell's beans. But honestly, I love my homemade beans just as much. But where I'm going to cheat is, I'm going to take it. I'm going to put this little amount of cheese here. And then I'm going to be bad. And then this is really a tribute to Taco Bell. My childhood. So this is what I would like to eat and how I'd like to eat it. So let's go ahead and let's jump in and let's take a bite. Yum. That's a good bite. This tortilla is so soft. The meat, the ground beef is good. The sauce is good. The lettuce is good. Everything is fantastic. Well, if you like the content, if you would please like, share, and subscribe, I'd be most grateful and thankful. And thank you to all my subscribers. Appreciate you all. Have a lovely, blessed day.